We just saw that Cooper Kupp went down a couple of days ago with a hamstring injury. As I already have in our question here, is this the beginning of the end for the Rams, or do you think we can still salvage this season if guys are already starting to drop? Alex, I'll start with you again. We'll go to Jake after that.
Beginning of the end just sounds so dark and dire.
Hey, we talked about it though. Let me jump in real quick one more time. Sorry for being over talking too much. We talked episode last week talking about tanking your triumph with the Rams. We talked about how this team already looked like it was a team that might get 6 wins. We went through the whole schedule and did a breakdown. Then we have days later Cooper Kupp, one of the main guys would help them get the maybe 6 wins we already discussed. To have him already go down, though it is a minor injury. If this continues in this trajectory, it could be, as we already joked to, though dramatic, it truly could be the beginning of the end. So, yeah, Alec, please go on with any more you want to add to that.
Yeah, it's concerning with your veteran wide receiver having gone through a major knee injury and surgery, and then now dealing with the hamstring, which can be very tricky and delicate injury to deal with, as well as you're getting older as well in his football years. So him being the most talented player on that offense, absolutely. Like if they're without him in the regular season, look towards Caleb Williams, I guess is what we'll say. But yeah, I think they're going to need him to be healthy in order to secure the highest amount of wins that they can, because without him, it looks dire on the wide receiver core if Kupp is going to miss time.
Jake, your thoughts on Kupp and all that's going on with the Rams right now?
I'm honestly, the Kupp, hamstring. That's never something that anybody wants to have. Like, it's lingering. Unless you really have a full time off, that thing never really gets back to full speed, like full strength. So, shut him down as long as needed. Honestly, if there is any silver lining in that, it's the Rams need to get. Last year it was very apparent that Matthew Stafford and Allen Robinson either did not have enough reps together, did not feel comfortable together, all the above. And what we ended up seeing a lot was Matthew Stafford was like, when in doubt, I'm throwing to the guy I know I can throw the ball to.
Yeah,
which is great. Cooper Kupp is as reliable as they come. But if there might be a silver lining to this, it's Stafford. All reports are indicating that Stafford's as healthy as he's been in a while. Per Kelly Stafford, per people in the Rams organization, kind of saying all those things, which is great. But Puka Nacua seems to be, the talk of, the Rams right now as a young rookie receiver out of BYU. Similar measurables to Robert Woods. No one's saying he's Robert Woods, but very similar measurables, incredibly productive during his time there. So maybe with having, Kupp being down for, let's call it at least a couple weeks to start, then what they could maybe start doing is having Puka move around, play X, play Y, play some H, play some Z, move him around the offense to where
whole alphabet.
He's getting completely comfortable with all of the receiver positions and getting Stafford those reps with him to where it's like, all right, there's a rookie I could also throw to. So when teams are inevitably going to start doubling Kupp and Van Jefferson is your number 2, like, is there anybody else that the Rams can beat a team with? Because what we saw was, Kupp was still doing his thing, but they weren't the same Rams. Right. And it was almost kind of like when, Mahomes burst onto the scene with Kelsey and Tyreek Hill, then teams started going, all right, we're going to play some 2 safety looks and make you, beat us down the field some other way than through the deep ball and through the explosive plays. The Rams have to find a way to beat teams without it being Cooper Kupp. Right. So let's keep Kupp out as long as necessary and start to get those other guys involved and develop an identity.